It's finally time to rename our boat. We bought our new home in Key Largo, Florida in August of 2019. After years of dreaming and planning, we finally bought whatever. We always tell the boys that they have two jobs in life, to love God and to love people. Our plan is to travel around the Caribbean over the next 2 to 3 years, and as we do, we want to bring joy, hope, light, whatever it might be. We want to bring kind words, disaster relief if need be, water, a smile, laughs, or sharing the hope of Jesus. We know that we have much purpose ahead of us in the years to come.
We're the WanderingKnapps. Welcome to Illuminate. So Illuminate is a 1987 marine trader, Tradewinds 47. So it's a 47-foot long. It's considered a trawler, meaning it's got the lower horsepower engines. It has two Ford Lehmans. They're either the 185 horse or the 225, depending on how they're set up. We're still in dispute on that. We're trying to figure that out. But this is our boat.
Before we take you inside, we're going to go ahead and give you a tour of the outside while it's still light outside. So come on. We have two entrances, a side entrance and a back entrance. We're going to start with the back. Hi, welcome to the back deck. This is one of our favorite places on the boat. We've got a nice large table, lots of room for the family to sit. And over this way, we've got a nice door going out to our swim platform. We have a small swim platform up top and our nice big one down below with two ladders coming up from the water and up from the swim deck. When you shut it, we can lock it. We have what we call our wet bar. There's actually no sink, so it's actually not a wet bar, but we do have a dryer, lots of storage space, and we cook out here a lot. Also up through here we have nice teak steps coming up to the upper helm. Up in the upper helm, this is where we all hang out when we go cruising as a family. We've got lots of seating, captain seat, lots of storage underneath there. That's where Chris keeps tools.
We've got our Garmin here. We've got our autopilot over here. We've got our radio. These are my shifters for forward, neutral, and reverse, and the throttle for both engines. And of course your steering wheel with all of your gauges as well. Over here is our propane locker. That's where we store the propane tanks that we cook with. And then it's got a nice table up on top here as well, so we can sit and eat and we watch our sunset.
And we also have...
This is the hard top below the back deck there where we just were.
We can sit up here at night, watch the stars. The kids love to jump off from up here, so when we're out cruising in the middle of the bay, the kids are jumping off.
This is our dinghy davit that we use to pull the boat up, the little dinghy up on top, and store it right on there while we're traveling underway. And
Alright, go ahead and come on down. We're going to go around to the bow of the boat from the port side. The port side is the left side, so we're going to go through our passageway here.
one of our favorite features on this boat is the sides here, where you've got these nice big fiberglass rails where it's very tough for somebody to slip and fall overboard.
This is where we love to hang out, sit and watch the sunset. I love to sit here and read my books.
Let's just watch the sunset. It's hidden behind a boat right now. But
this is our nighttime ritual, to sit and watch the sunset.
I get to see the sun. Oh.
So we've got 2 anchors here. One hooked up and one with our backup. That's an electric windlass. It operates by stepping on that button right there on the floor, and it automatically pulls the anchor up for us. There's the front of our boat.
And then this is a walk around the starboard side. It has the same thing as the port side. Nice high teak decks. So you have a nice wide walkway so nothing's falling overboard.
Carter, what are you sitting on top of right now?
I'm sitting on top of my room.
That's right.
It's right under this hat.
That's right. We'll go show them that next, right?
Yeah. No.
Alright, let's go in the side door here.
Alright, you ready to come on in? Welcome aboard Illuminate.
So these are the stairs that lead from the back deck down here to our salon. The salon in a boat is basically like your main living room. So you're gonna have, we've got our beautiful couch that came with the boat. Here you've got our lower helm, so we can actually drive the boat from down here. Everything you can do from upstairs, you can do from downstairs, depending on weather. So come on down, we'll show you the rest of it. We've got an eating bar here. It's got a small stool. The kids will actually do their homework here, or their schoolwork, as well as we'll eat there sometimes. Come down here into our galley. Galley's going to be the boat's kitchen. So we've got a gas stove here and a gas oven. The gas stove works great. The gas oven I need to work on. Got all our appliances. We've got a good sized sink here, if you can see that. And then we've got actually a full microwave and a good sized refrigerator. It's got good space in it. Right across from this kitchen, we have a dining area. This is actually a good size for our family. Jolene and I will sit over here, and all 3 of the boys sit over there. This is also where Jolene does her teaching. She teaches for VIP kids, and as you can see, she'll sit right here, and that'll be her background with the map. So it works out really well. We're really, really happy with the space that we get on this boat. That's really what sold us on it.
So we have a preteen on board. So of course it says not before you enter. We're gonna let Carter give a tour of his room for you.
Hello? Oh. Hey guys! This is my area. This is the bunk where we keep all our water and my school stuff. And up here is where I sleep. I have my stuffed animals. All in the back there. I get my own window that just opens straight up. And over there, we also have some books that I just read.
Yep. What do you got for storage in there?
I also have my art, which I made in Marathon.
That's right. What do you got for storage in there, buddy?
In here, this is my...
Right there.
Oh, here. This is my light so I can see. This is my other light so I can see.
Yeah.
These are more books.
What else you got in here?
What do you have your very own?
Oh, I have my very own bathroom. It's light switch right here. If you come in, it has its own working toilet.
Woo, a working toilet. You are fancy.
This is where me and my brother Chase do our mouthwash, and I have my own desk right here, a drawer, and also even more storage. This storage, I keep my school books, my coding, and just more books.
So there's 2 ways that we can actually access our engine room. One of them is right through here. The second way that we can access our engine room is through this floor right here. There's actually 3 hatches that come out. We'll pop one of them out of the way, and I'll give you a quick tour of the engine room. These are our 6-cylinder Ford Lehman's diesel engines, and some things we got to replace right now. I'm working on replacing the water pump, and we're also going to put some new alternators on, and then on both engines, and then we're going to put new belts on as well. I'm also going to go through and replace a bunch of these hoses that are leaking coolant. Back there in the back where it says no frills 450, that is our water maker, or that is part of it. The pump that is below right there, that's also part of the water maker, and that's along with these lines that run across the top, and there's some more of the water maker. So it's kind of a modular unit. We've got a 6-gallon water heater back there, and we have a 6.7 kilowatt Westerbeek generator, which again is in process. I've ordered parts, and we are 3 weeks out before I get those. Cooling system had to be redone on this. Here we've got our start engine. This big engine right here starts my main engines, and then those 2 batteries right there underneath my toolbox, which that toolbox isn't normally there. I'm just working on it today. That's our house battery, so that powers all of our stuff in the house, like the lights and the stuff like that. This is our battery for our generator start, so the generator electrical system's all on its own. These are kind of neat things here. These are our sea strainers. We actually suck water up out of the ocean right there. It comes down in here to this sea strainer, which filters out any seaweed or any big chunks before it goes back into my main engine to cool everything off. So back there in the back, those are fuel filters. So that's for one engine, that's for the other engine, and that's a fuel filter for our generator. On either side of the engine room, if you can see right back in here, that whole wall is fuel tanks. I have 4 150-gallon fuel tanks, so we can hold a total of 600 gallons of diesel, and that's how you can tell how full the tanks are. We have a sight gauge for each of those. Back here you've got our transmissions. That's our new one that I had to have rebuilt before we put it in. And then there's our shafts, which are brand new, that go back out to the propellers. And then there's our other stuff. These are turbocharged engines. But that's a tour of our engine room. And there we are looking up.
So Carter's room is in the bow of the boat. Come on back through the galley and through the salon, and we'll take you to the aft of the boat where the rest of the rooms are. This is Chase and Caleb's room. They have a nice pocket door and bunk beds.
Hey boys, what you got in your room?
We got Legos, a drawer.
So you got
Legos.
Hold on, what's this?
A drawer. A
Ooh, closet.
These are my seals. My bed.
Hold on, one at a time. Okay. So you're on the bottom bunk, Caleb?
Yeah.
And what's underneath your bed? So you've got drawers where all your clothes go. And then whose desk is this?
Chase's, both of ours, but I use the drawers. This drawer is Caleb's. This one holds all my notebooks. This one is my...
Show me where you sleep.
My bed is the top bunk, and these are my seals. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I think you may have a problem, buddy. And where do you sleep, Caleb?
Right here.
Crawl up in your beds, boy. Show me. There you go. Good night.
So right across from Chase and Caleb's stateroom, we have our master head, or the master bathroom. So come on and look at that.
So it's got a hallway entrance, and it's got another door that goes right into our bedroom. It's got your sink, along with this particular one has an electric head, or toilet for you landlubbers, and we have a full shower that works quite well. And then from there we can turn around and go into our master bedroom. So as you come down to the very back of the boat, we have what's called a full beam master bedroom, which means it goes from one side of the boat all the way to the other. So on Jolene's side over there, she's got a nice hanging closet. She can hang some clothes. We have got, let's turn some lights on here. She's got a desk here, another closet over here or we'll do long-term storage clothes we don't wear very often. More storage. We have a queen size bed, and underneath it is our 200-gallon water tank. And then on my side over here, let me shut the bathroom door. We have our washing machine.
Woohoo!
Underneath here we store all of our laundry detergents and stuff. And then we have all these drawers for storage of clothes. I think I have 2 and Jolene has the rest.
That's not true.
And then that's the back of the boat.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit that like bell so you'll know when we post another video every week on Friday. Bye!
What's a boat video without a project? You need to go potty? I'm back.
So what are options?
Was it not fixable?
There's half the toilet would have to be replaced. It's not like serviceable, just that seal. The last toilet, we were shopped around, called. There's no parts available for it. They don't make it anymore. They don't even service it, so we had to replace. So I was able to find a Jap School manual head compact toilet. It's very similar dimensions to the other one. They all get set up as a right-handed pump, and I have to switch it to a left-handed pump. So this was turned around this way, so it'll be on the left side, and then I got to turn this bowl around. And yeah, we'll bolt it down, out hose, in hose, and put the lid on, the seat on, and we should be good to go. It's interesting taking these apart because you really get a good understanding of how they work. You don't really think about how a marine toilet works, but it's real simple. You've got your bowl here, you flush, it goes down into, this is a pipe right here. And right in here there's a flapper. When you flush, it lifts up, will let stuff out, but it won't let stuff in. And then it exits out this. And so that's how this works. Very simple. So it's nice, you can, not that you would want to, but if you had to, you could take it apart and see with a screwdriver and a 10mm. The last toilet, you can see the footprint was small right here, and this was the out, and then the in water came in here. When I go to set this up top here, if you can see down here, it's a bigger footprint. So I'm going to need another one of these boards. I believe this is starboard. It's like a plastic plywood. So when you look underneath there, you can see that the original toilet install, they had stuff coming up through here, and probably because it was very similar to this, where you can see the out would go right down through there. That would go right down through there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a larger piece of this starboard, and I'm going to cut it to actually fit this whole spot right here. And then I'll probably drill my holes where those two are. But that way it'll make this whole thing clean, and it's just it's a simple way to cover that and clean that up. So I'll have to go get that, and then we can drill our 2 holes, screw it down, screw this down, connect our hoses. Should be good to go. Okay, so we cut a new piece of starboard, and the other one stopped about here, so it was too short because my mount is over here. So that goes there. We've test fitted this. It's just sitting here. I'll drill my 4 holes, put my screws back in. Back here in the back, if you can see, I've got connect that pipe still, and then right there is where our hose comes up here for our, back over there, comes right up in here for our intake. So water comes in that hole, out here, fills the toilet, and then goes out down there. Connected the hose, the out hose, drilled all my holes, so we're just going to go ahead and screw it down. And the last thing I do will be to put in the new water intake hose. Can you wiggle that hose around and kind of shove it down the hole?
Yeah. So I'm shoving it here. Feels like it's going in. You did get it. Connected.
So it's connected to that seacock right there.
So if we open it right now, water would come rushing in.
Water would come rushing in.
And it'd come right there. Okay? 3 boys and a husband in the house. This is going to be the cleanest it's ever been.
Ever will be again.
Ever will be. It'll never be that clean again.
Alright, let's wash it.
Ooh! Okay. He's going to open up the seacock. And allow water to come in from
the wet bowl here.
wet.
Unlock.
Water! That's a little gross. Is that from the...
Sucking from outside.
That's from outside?
No? Seawater.
There's a lot of gross in seawater. So that's supposed to be filling it though?
Yeah. And then turn it and you're going to flush, yep. Empties it and it pumps water at the same time. So now it's clean water, right? So you stop pumping and you lock it. Toilet, done.
What's next?
I don't know.